So now we are at the hometown that I grew up. They have a unique petrified wood forest and museum, which is what Carissa and I are going to tour right now. And my grandma worked in the museum for several years after she retired, and Rory and Reed were little and spent many hours in the museum when Grandma would babysit them. So stop me whenever there's something interesting to talk about, Carissa.
There's a few memorials of people in the community, like there's one here of Alice and Bamble and Don and Marie Beeler, put up next to the petrified stuff.
And tell me what way I should turn my head.
Here's a really large petrified tree trunk that's on its side down here.
Huh. Wow. Wonder how long does it go? Yeah, shoot, I have my Brett in my bag. Should I get it?
Probably.
Yeah, we have to go back to the car then. I think if I just do this, it will be fine. How long does this tree trunk go?
It is... So it starts here, and then we walk,
Wow.
and then all the way here's the end.
Huh. Okay. So is there time for me to say random things, or is there enough things that I shouldn't have to?
I mean, here's a sandstone seat
Huh.
that you can sit on.
I wonder if it's man-made like the ones at the ranch. Do you think
I
it
mean,
is?
it is a man-made seat, but the sandstone is naturally formed.
Huh.
It was just cemented together. Up here is petrified castle area.
Oh, yep, this
and
is
there's
the...
dinosaur bones inside.
We played many times in here. Wow.
Did it used to be gated off when you were younger?
No, it could used to go in it. Huh. Not weird.
I wonder when
Yeah.
or like what times they would open it. But there's some quartz that I can see in the ceiling and some other neat rocks, and there's some dinosaur bones there in the back.
And isn't this where the wishing well is as well?
No, but we can see if there's something like that down here.
We put many pennies in there and made many wishes. And one time I wished for 1,000 more wishes. And inside the museum there used to be many instruments, organs and stuff. And so I wonder if they're still in there, because Rory and Reed love those. What's this?
Just more big pieces of petrified wood. That's just one chunk.
Huh. Wow. I don't know why I never remember to tie back my hair when it is always a problem.
Here's one of these memorial trees. This one's for Harold Peterson, but we can look around and see if we can find Terry's.
Oh yeah. How did you know that there was one for him again?
Because I saw a picture that they took when they were planting it.
So how many of those, I wonder, are there here?
A couple dozen. And that's kind of a neat one. Here's another huge petrified piece up here. That would have been a huge tree.
Wow. So there aren't any signs or anything with this stuff, I guess? Right?
Nope, it's just petrified wood that you get to marvel at.
Yeah, it's crazy. That just kind of formed naturally. How would I describe petrified wood to someone who may not know?
If you were to get a heavily weathered piece of wood, like driftwood or something like that, but then imagine it being like stone. That's kind of what it's like, because it's not a smooth piece of wood, it's very weathered, so that's why I would say driftwood would be a good
And it's something that happens over about millions of years?
I think
thousands?
it's thousands.
That it just, like, the wood decays and turns into, like, rock. It feels just like rock.
It gets replaced with minerals. I don't know what minerals are in these particular ones, but it's like a mixture of different minerals.
But, like, how can you tell visually that it's petrified wood?
I mean, it doesn't look the same color as normal wood, but when you touch it, you can definitely feel that it's rock as well. The colors on this particular one, there's whites, oranges, and browns. And you can sometimes see ring formations in petrified wood, although this one's upright, so you don't see the rings really, because you need a cross section.
We could determine like how old it was.
Yeah.
But that would be a lot of rings.
Yeah.
So they must be very, very close together, I guess.
Here are some dinosaurs, like stacked in a little pyramid kind of shape.
These are dinosaur claw marks. How do you know that's what they are?
I mean, I'm sure that the scientists diagnosed them, but there's some that are harder to see, but like this one's pretty clear. Can you feel the claws, like the scratches?
Yeah,
right
but I
there?
mean, is there a sign that says dinosaur?
Oh yeah, there is up here at the top. It says it's painted on the sandstone.
Oh wow, crazy! Just to think that there is actually, and I wonder like if this was pretty much right here in this location that it was found, or how far away it was.
I read something that I had found at the ranch the other day that said that I think it was in the 1930s or something like that. People had an idea to do this, and then they just offered all the ranchers in like a like I don't know how many miles. Let's just say hypothetically like 30-mile radius. We'll take your petrified wood for you off your land, and they were like, sure, you can take it off our land because we don't want it in our fields, you know. And so
wow, and the person in the museum might be able to tell us more history, but yeah, we have a lot of petrified wood right on our ranch, so we could have brought some of it here.
Yeah, our fire pit is made using sandstone and petrified wood.
So what's this?
This is just a giant piece of sandstone.
Wow, it's like almost dome shape.
Yeah, you can go all the way around.
Crazy.
Nice and round. Very appealing shape.
Yeah, like how does it get so uniform when it's like randomly made like that? Huh.
There's a bunch of them around here that are round like that. Here's one over here that looks a little bit like a disc. Here's the disc over here.
Huh. God, that's just so weird how they just do that.
Here's some interesting stones in a structure. It's like a column that people cemented together, a bunch of different rocks in the area. There's some petrified wood, there's some like quartz stuff, there's some really weird red rocks that I don't know what they are. The piece of wood right here, can you tell like all the different fibers in the wood and stuff? Like down here is another one.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, this one especially, it even almost feels a little bit like wood just because of all the fine fibers.
Does. Yeah, like yeah. Oh, I can't believe how fast our vacations go. Like there's only a couple days left before people start leaving. There's always people we want to see and things to do, like the people went to school with or family that lives around here. But yeah, like I said on another video, I'm not good at initiating, and this time goes by so fast. But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun, of course, and we only get together like twice a year out here. I'm out here a little more often because I'm the closest, so my kids and I try to get out here like every couple months at least. And
here's a bunch of round pieces of sandstone that are all cemented together in a pyramid shape, but it's just these round little eggs.
Well, how tall does it go?
Maybe 12 feet.
Wow. So it's just like this all the way down at the bottom. What?
Yep.
Like this is all one formation, or
Oh no, these were they're little eggs that
Oh,
were they're cemented together.
like what kind of egg?
They're just sandstone. They're egg shaped.
Oh, yeah, but weird how there's so many and then somebody just stacked them all.
Yep. So let's go this way. So here is a little walled off kind of area. There is, can't reach all the way to the top, but there's an arch that goes over the top that's got some rose quartz in it.
How high does this one go? About the
Maybe
same?
10 feet.
Huh.
And there's a whole wall around a little section in here. This is what the wall is.
I mean, you haven't run across the wishing well yet?
No, but the wall goes around in a circle all the way over to here. And there's little rocks placed as seats along the wall as well. And there
Seats?
Yeah.
Like where's the seat?
Like this you could sit on, for example.
But they're not man-made.
Right. But there's also a sandstone table at one corner of this area that I can show you.
Well, I wonder how something this big got moved to this location.
Well, they built it here, so this wall is made of a bunch of pieces of petrified wood that they cemented together.
Oh.
So here's the sandstone table, but this is one of those things they would have moved all in one piece.
That's just crazy. Is there any cedar by it?
Yes, there are little pieces of petrified wood.
Like right here?
Yep.
Very cool. I'm kind of surprised we're the only people here right now.
I saw a kid earlier. We walked by.
What did you?
Yeah. He's looking at a tree. I don't know what kind.
Huh.
Let me try my app on it. Actually, I want to see what it says.
Now we're gonna check out some berries that Carissa saw a child looking at, and she has this plant app because she's very obsessed with plants, and she just found this app that can identify them, and other people can get on there as well and help identify things, and then you earn like points or rewards or badges or whatever it is the more plants you put on there.
It's called the Seek app.
Yeah. So if you any of you,
Tartarian honeysuckle.
huh?
I am taking a picture, and then I'm gonna see if it.
How long does it take to get a response?
I mean, you're not ever guaranteed to get a response. A bunch of mine have no responses,
Oh,
but
really?
some of them have a bunch of responses.
That's funny. But where are the berries?
Right here.
I wonder if they're edible.
I'm checking.
I can't find a berry. Where are the berries? Are they just little like this? Huh. I'm sure they wouldn't have anything non-edible right here.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
They could be ornamental.
Oh, and we have to play Nottingham too before you leave. She has like 2 favorite games and a couple more that she tolerates, but she's a lot more fussy about the games because she likes more strategy. Did you find out what it is?
It is eating the berries is not recommended. They
Oh dear.
cause negative symptoms, but they have a low poisonous severity level ultimately.
But you didn't find the name of the plant?
Yeah, Tartarian honeysuckle.
Oh, right. Okay. I wonder if there's air conditioning in the museum. There never used to be, so I kind of doubt it. But today is going to be like one of the hottest days. We haven't even been able to get into the pool until hopefully we're going to be able to this afternoon because it's in the high 80s. Rory was in there yesterday all by himself because it was too cold for the rest of us. But yeah, it's usually not that like that this time of year.
Here is a ponderosa pine tree, I think.
Where?
You can kind of reach up above. Actually, here's a probably easier spot to reach. And you can see there's a pine cone on this branch I'm taking you to.
Huh.
I'm gonna add it to my collection.
Is this the one you were talking about that you wanted to take a picture of?
Yeah, this one.